take the card seriously. Spirit, what's this unconditional love and isolation abandonment? Child, please. What's unconditional love with abandonment and isolation? We got lover. Okay, so somebody here feels definitely abandoned. Like, they don't feel like they are lovable. That's what it's giving.
Because some of them walked away from motherfuckers.
What's unconditional love with abandonment and isolation? Libra. What's going on here?
What's this energy?
What the hell? Why is this even in the challenge position? I don't even take the challenger position, but I'll take it. Well, wow. What is this, Spirit? Work, job, business. Unconditional love, abandonment, alone, isolation. Stalker. Somebody watching y'all. I feel like somebody's watching you to see what's wrong with them. It's weird. I don't know how to make that make sense. Somebody's watching you to see if they have a problem with them, or like if there's something wrong with them.
Somebody was using your energy to like siphon any ideas, any type of like, they were gaining inspiration from you.
Oh.
So now that you're not really, if you are separated from this energy, like for y'all that have separated, it's like they can't find the inspiration. The ideas is not flowing to them. It's leaving them questioning themselves. Some of the collective. Sorry, Libra.
What's unconditional love, abandonment, isolation? What is this about with this Libra? Spirit, what's unconditional love with abandonment? Oh! We got another zodiac sign came out. I think Scorpio came out earlier. We got Beta at the bottom. Sagittarius energy is coming out as well. Sickness, disease, and infectious just came out. Yeah. Somebody finna get sick. Or somebody is already sick as fuck. You know what? I'm sick of these people. You know what? I'm not even gonna say that. Somebody could be sick, but it's not showing on the outside is what I'm getting from this for some fucking reason. Or it's not being seen. Like, somebody is sick, but they're sick on the inside. Don't know how to explain it. I cut him off last night. He left his car with me and won't come get it. I felt like he was watching me. Oh, shit. I just pulled a card about somebody watching y'all, too. Somebody watch y'all that feel like they can't be loved or some shit like this, or feel like there's something wrong with them, so they're watching you to get insight about why they can't be loved by you, or like why you're so different or something like that. But also, as well as somebody is sick. Okay, somebody literally could be sick in the head and it's not showing on the outside, but somebody could be sick on the inside, like a literal sickness, but it's not showing on the outside. Like they're moving their day-to-day life in a very healthy way that it's not being seen. Is what I'm getting from that. But somebody could be sick in the head and it's not seen as well, like mentally deranged. Interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on. And then you said somebody was trying to use their gifts, spiritual rank, and sweet, compassionate, innocent. Yeah, somebody sees you as very high spiritually ranked, but as well as very sweet, very innocent. So somebody's trying to figure out what you've been through, the things that you've been through, you didn't let them corrupt you is what I just heard, but as well as how you stayed in balance and in tune with who you are as a person, spiritual rank, sweet, compassionate, innocent. I always say this, but it feels like this, whatever this energy is, they wanted you to turn against the compassionate, loving person you are. Chaos magic, or they wanted you to feel conflicted. Libra, my ex, yep. Yeah. Somebody feeling like they can't be loved or something like this over here. But y'all still haven't got that complete confirmation. We do got sickness that's coming out with Sagittarius, but I don't know. There's 3 different energies out on the board. Sweet, compassionate, innocent, alright, Spirit. What's this unconditional love, abandonment, and Libra? What's this energy? Oh, you got 3 cards for those. Union. Alright. Sickness, disease, infectious, Sagittarius. That didn't come out. Sickness, disease, infectious. That didn't come out. They could be trying to heal this sickness. And it's just not working. If they do know about the sickness, deception, guilt, remorse, exposed. Something's being exposed with this person. The Sagittarius over here. Exposed, being revealed. Guilt, remorse, corrupt. Because they was trying to take something. What did you say about taking some shit?
What dumb is like, they're trying to take their ideas. Like they gain their source of inspiration from the collective. You know what I'm saying? Whether they consciously told them that or not. It's like their drive or whatever they were getting up in life for, they were literally inspired by you, but not in the best of ways. You feel what I'm saying? They were thriving off of your inspiration, but not in the best of ways.
And it's like corruption.
And it's like, when you separated from this person, place, or thing, yes, their system's going to go into override because they can't think for themselves. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who really thinks that it's giving like spiritual thief, like that card that you always be talking about, where you could take somebody's like knowledge and like
intellectual things,
yeah.
Stealing over here. Where that card at? The court card. I came back in a coma, and now I got a call that he was seen at our friend's house who was sick in the hospital and was seen living the. Oh.
Maybe that's why a rich guy came out too. Maybe these people thought they were gonna profit and live off of you. So now that you have cut cords, or maybe I don't know if y'all cut cords.
And then y'all, I don't know. I'm gonna read.
Some thought there was a door, like there was like the access. As long as they had access to this collective, then they'll be alright in life. Justice, balance, scales will be balanced. They don't have to worry about all the things that they've done wrong in their life.
I don't know if y'all have some. I don't know if y'all are in a connection, and there's somebody in a connection that doesn't feel, I'm gonna say, complete, or they could potentially feel alone. That's what it looks like. You could either be at a distance with this person, where this is a physical distance, or you're just not speaking to this individual or this person. But I did see somebody say that Libra was an ex, or that ex was a Libra, something like that. Not that Libra was an ex, sorry y'all. But union's coming out here with unconditional love, abandonment, isolation, and Libra. So, All right, Spirit, what's this energy here for Libra, unconditional love, abandonment, isolation, and union? What's the energy tied to it? Yeah, we're neighbors. What? My ex is my neighbor. Yo, what's going on here with this unconditional love, abandonment, isolation, union, and Libra? What's attached to this?
That's crazy.
Oh
God.
This is how we do it. This could be somebody who feels left out.
Somebody who might be very unpredictable. Seeing the Knight of Swords.
Alright, Spirit, can I get one more for man, child, and
I'm not gonna say unpredictable. I'm gonna say impulsive. Person not unpredictable.
Libra, unconditional love.
There's a difference.
Alright, what's exposure, bear, reveal, sickness, Sagittarius. What's the corruption, Sagittarius, exposure, guilt, remorse. Y'all definitely looking into something right now when it comes down to a specific person that was denying some shit, or that is denying something. Somebody's denying maybe how they treated you or what they did in a particular situation. And so no, this is somebody else. There's somebody else looking into the situation that happened between you and somebody else. Because somebody else was lying, or they were denying something, they didn't want to accept something. So somebody is going behind whoever this person is that is sick, because they're lying about how they got sick or some shit like this. Somebody's questioning somebody. Somebody knows that they're sick because of how they fuck with you. That's being exposed. But this female detective, I feel like, is on y'all's side. I don't know why. I feel like there's somebody else that's snooping or that's digging dirt, because I did see dirt digging that came out on the side as well. Somebody here is looking for the answers in regards to you, but they're on your side. Because whoever the fuck this is definitely is going through it, whether they know the sickness is because of how they treated you or not, or they know the sickness is coming. It's either they know a sickness is coming because of how they treated you, or they already found out that they are sick because of how they treated you. Regardless of the fact, they are getting karma, and their karma is sickness. Now, this female detective is looking into the situation. I actually want to see who this is. Spirit, who's the female detective here in this situation? Because exposure, bear, revealed. There is something that is being completely revealed, but there's somebody that's also looking for something here in this situation. So somebody here is trying to detect, maybe look for the direct insight, the truth here. This female detective here. Most honest and direct energy for the collective, please. Female detective is access. I wonder what they have access to. I feel like the access is the connection between you and this person. If I'm being honest, they have access to the person that you no longer fuck with. Okay? They're connected to that person in some type of way, shape, or form, or they're cool with this person. I feel like this will be their family member or some shit like this. I don't know why, or maybe a close friend with this access, but somebody's looking into the situation. It's like they were close to both of y'all in a sense. Not to say close to both of y'all, but they knew of you, or they knew the both of you guys. Fear, shocking. All right, we never really looked over here into the spiritual gift with Gemini. What's like going on? Adult that acts like a child. Thinks everybody wants them. Pretending to be your friend, but plotting against you behind your back. Ex-boss has known him since I was 15, now 29, so yep. Oh, very impulsive. Oh, there's a lot of shit going on, a lot of corruption going on in this bitch. Wishy-washy. All right, Spirit. All right, let's get more on the spiritual gift in Gemini, because that was my energy that came out. So I'll read me really quickly, see what it connects to with you guys, because I don't know how I always come out in the collective, but I'm always here in the collective somehow, some way, some shape, some form. So let's go get into the spiritual gift in Gemini to see what's going on with it. My girlie's in the chat. His shirt is clarity. You did Cancer. No, there's Gemini, Sagittarius, and Libra out here on the board right now. I didn't do specific zodiac signs. I used to do specific zodiacs. Right now I'm just doing a general collective. So if it's resonating, it's resonating. But Spirit guides, give me more energy on the Gemini spiritual gift energy out here. But just, I guess, on my energy. I guess you guys be correlated to me. Set up. What up? The fuck? Who trying to set a Gemini up? Ain't gonna work. I guess somebody trying to set y'all up. It's not gonna work. You're gonna find it out. All right. Let's really get into this, because I really need to know what the fuck is going on. Set up. All right, y'all. We're trying to set a Gemini up. It's not gonna work. Yeah, deity. Here come that deity. The deity's gonna come stepping. All right. Set up Gemini spiritual gift. Stand here. I guess somebody wants you to be at a specific place at a specific time is what it's giving. Or a job. Stand here. Yeah. Entrapment. Set up. All right, Spirit. Give me what about the setup. Why are they trying to set this Gemini up? What's the point? Deity's here. Love it. Divine creator, supreme being. Because you already know what the fuck's going on. All right, Spirit. What's this setup about? Why? Why are they trying to set the collective up? Why are they trying to set the collective up? Disingenuous. Pretender. Fake. False. Okay. So somebody's trying to act like they all nice and shit. That's what the setup is here? Or they just fake as fuck. And they trying to act like they cool. They not cool. All right, give me more about the setup. They're just wearing a mask. That's what it's giving. So maybe you don't see this person for who they are, because the mask is here. It's gonna be family. It's gonna be a feminine energy. You got lashes on. Could be somebody who wears white, purple, white or purple. The colors, white or purple. All right, what's the setup about? Insecurity, self-doubt, and envy. Somebody envies. What's in disingenuous spirit? What's the setup? Where's the Gemini? There's 2 cards. Leo. Parents. Yo. Huh? Somebody's parents could be setting them up right now. Could be acting. Didn't I tell y'all this could be family? I did say that. Did say that this could be family. I don't got a Leo family member, so, you know. But I do got parents. I don't have to correlate Leo to the collective, but I can correlate parents to the collective.
Leo could be just like, what that card say, parents?
It says parents.
I don't know why I heard appearance.
Appearance?
With the Leo card, I don't know why I heard appearance. Like,
how they may show up is like
appearance. I don't know why I got Leo and appearance was correlated.
You did Cancer? No. Right now somebody trying to set y'all up though. Copycat. It's like, what's the setup? No, I need to get more into this fucking setup. Fuck all the rest of the shit that's out here because this is about the fuck. What is the setup? What happened? What the fuck is the setup? You know, I'm really gonna dig into this right quick. Disingenuous. Ingenuous. Pretender, fake, false. Trap, setup. Maybe somebody thought that they was gonna be able to set you up because they didn't expect you to have some sort of spiritual gift or knowledge is what it's giving. They thought that you were naive, that you wouldn't figure out something. That's what it's giving. And we got parents. Yeah, I don't know if somebody's parents is trying to set them up, but we're going to get down to the knit and grit around this bitch because I promise you, I'm not going to have y'all leaving my goddamn chat without knowing who trying to set y'all up. Some of y'all not getting set up, but this is somebody who thought that they was going to be able to set you up, okay? Does it make sense? It's not an actual setup that's going on right now. For some of y'all, this was a setup that went wrong. Okay, this is a setup that happened at least 6 months ago or some shit like this. As far as the way somebody was trying to set some shit up, they were trying to be fake with the way that they were operating. Okay, so this is not somebody that's directly trying to set you up right now. It could be, right? It's a potential that it could be. But for some of you guys, it kind of gives the energy that this was already a setup that somebody didn't really get to complete, or that it was a failed attempt to set some shit up when it came down to you because of your spiritual gifts. All right, Spirit. What's the setup with the disingenuous for this collective, with this Gemini and spiritual gift? What's the setup? I'm very intrigued to know what's the setup. Parents, it keeps coming out. It's a continuous. It keeps coming out. Y'all see me put this back. Y'all see me put it back. So parents is what it is. Parents are setting y'all up. Okay, so somebody's... Okay. What the fuck did this parent think that they was going to set up a Gemini with? Because they lost their goddamn mind if they thought that they was going to get away with some type of setup here. Parents. They thought they could come together and do something. This is very interesting. Never knew my parents would have been like this, y'all. I'm telling you. Some of y'all, this is y'all parents. The people that birthed y'all, that created y'all. Parents that came out 3 fucking times in a goddamn nilly-willy fucking row. So I guess it's parents that's setting y'all up. What's the setup about? Emotional manipulation. This is what they wanted to do. I guess to make you feel connected to them or something like this. It's a setup as it is. Emotional manipulation. That's why disingenuous is here, because they're not really genuine with how they're operating. Very funny. Very cool. All right, Spirit. Give me more about the setup. So whose parents are setting them up? Theft, robbery. I feel like your parents wanted to be able to take something from you, or wanted you to be able to like recreate their life for them, or some weird ass shit like this. I don't know. Somebody's parents is a fucking Leo, because Leo is here again. And y'all see me put this card back. I've been putting these cards back because I didn't think that it correlated, but parents just came back out and Leo is at the bottom. So somebody's parents is a Leo with access here. I think somebody wanted access to like the things that you have or something like this. What's going on with this setup? The fuck up? What's up with this setup? Knowledge. You got too much knowledge to be fucked with, to be honest. So the setup not even gonna go the way that they expected to, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like this was a past setup that somebody got caught in. What's going on with this the setup, the disingenuous, the parents, the emotional manipulation for the collective? And I wouldn't want this to be true for anybody. What's the setup with disingenuous, with parents and emotional manipulation? Technology here. The way that they show love on the internet, social media, they may post you a lot on Facebook or some shit like this, congratulating you. It's very not genuine. It's coming from a space of emotional manipulation to make you feel connected to them. Somebody's parents be on the goddamn book or the social media in this bitch, acting like they real fucking nice and shit. Like they really be rooting for their kids. And they do not be rooting for a goddamn fuck thing over here. They're pretending that they really love their kids or that they take care of their kids when they have never been in their kid's life. That's very funny. You could be getting a call from your parents really soon here. Yeah, somebody's parents be on the media. Somebody's parents be on the media like acting like they just took care of them their whole fucking life, or like the things that they be doing, they intend to hurt or to harm is crazy work. Y'all be careful being around your own goddamn parents, I suppose, because they have the intention to continue it. Yeah, because they're disingenuous. Emotional manipulation. What they're coming with is not love for real. It's fake love. It's false love. And how they present it on the media is real fake. It's real fucking fake. They be all on Facebook posting you like, oh, congratulations for this, or, you know, happy birthday, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And they don't never be there on none of the birthdays. They never been there at any of the events that you've actually fucking hosted. They've never done any of it. This is crazy work. Y'all be careful. Not to say that your parents have the intent to hurt or to harm you, but the intent to hurt has been here since you got into this world because of your spiritual gifts. And now they're pissed off that I'm talking about it because I'm getting sick as fuck. Because somebody's parents is literally sick. Sick. This could be somebody who has kids that I'm speaking upon. Somebody could be pretending that they love their kids in general. Okay, so I'm not even talking about my parents at this point in time or anybody's parents in general. I could literally be speaking to somebody who you may be cool with somebody, you may be friends with somebody or close to somebody who may do this same shit that I'm talking about as far as putting their kids on the media and act like they love their kids, but behind closed doors, they do not treat them kids right. Anyways, they gonna piss me off in this collective. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie. They gonna piss me off in this collective because I never talked about nothing like this, but this is somebody's fucking parents. This is very direct. This energy came out 3 fucking times. Technology is here. This is somebody who literally be on the fucking media acting like they take care of their kids. Confirmation. Mind you, they don't take care of a fuck thing. How they look to the public or to the media or some shit like this? Spirit, what's going on here? Look. Karmic family members. I'm telling y'all right now, this energy is so fucking direct. It's making me sick as shit. My mother texted me this morning. I don't talk to her at all. Challenge me. Change my number. Yeah, no, this is making me sick as fuck. Karmic family member. I'm telling y'all right now, it's somebody it's a karmic motherfucking member. It's one of y'all parents or it's somebody that you know is close. You know, close to you. They may act like they take care of their kids, but behind closed doors, you know they be acting a batshit fool with their kids. What's going on here with this, the setup spirit with the parents and the disingenuous, the emotional manipulation, the technology, secrets, and out of time. They out of time. Whatever the fuck they was hiding is now coming to the light because it's coming out in my goddamn collective. That's exactly how I know they out of time. So whatever the fuck that you didn't know about them, you're going to know about them in this goddamn life. You're going to know if they was trying to set you up or trying to act like they was loving you through the goddamn media, trying to be close to you. They're literally just trying to siphon off of not only just their ego and what they would look like to the public or to the media, right? That is what makes sense to them, their ego, feeding their ego, but as well as taking from your light, taking from you as a person, as an individual. Family demands. I'm telling y'all right now, it's somebody's family. I'm telling y'all, it's somebody's family. Somebody who has kids and you know damn well they don't take care of their kids, or they act like they post their kids on the media. They may show up in a specific type of way, very materialistically, but they do not really fuck with their kids like that. They don't, but they be on the media acting like they fuck with their kids, but secrets and out of time, family demands. I'm telling you, this is somebody's family, y'all. Parents have came out. The parents is out on the goddamn board. So whatever they are out of time with, they are out of time. It's out. The secret, the cat is out of the goddamn bag. Although we may not know the secret officially. The entrapment, the setup here. to set you up and to make you believe that they loved you. In reality, they're not genuine. They are actually pretending to love you, to continue to siphon off your light or to siphon off the things that you have. I don't know what I'm really getting from this. I'm missing something. There's something I'm missing because I can feel it intuitively. I'm missing something when it comes down to this particular fucking individual, this parent, this whoever the fuck this is. I'm missing something. There's a missing piece to the goddamn motherfucking puzzle right now. There's a missing piece to the puzzle. And it's based on how they operate. As far as a day-to-day operation. I feel like the setup was to try to make you love them, knowing that they didn't really love you, if I'm being honest. You would even probably catch yourself at times that you were a child, that you were really fucking sick, and they knew what was going on. Your parents or the people around you, they knew what the fuck they was doing. They knew they was siphoning off your light, your energy. They didn't want to take you to the hospital. For some of y'all, you got really fucking sick at some point in time in your life. There's a lot of shit that's coming out now. Now somebody's parents is being really fucking exposed. Or somebody's doing this to their kids. Mind you, like I said, this is either your parents or this is somebody that you know that's close to you that may act like they really take care of their fucking kids, but behind closed doors, they're not. They're doing direct opposite, and they're being exposed for that. So I don't know if this is y'all's parents or somebody that's close to you that treat their kids like this. Take it how it resonate. But family demands is at the bottom and parents is out here. So what's secrets and out of time, Spirit, for this setup? They're out of time for the entire setup. They thought they can keep it a secret the whole time. It's not kept a secret. What's secrets and out of time for this setup? Disingenuous parents, emotional manipulation and technology. And like I said, they do be on the Facebook, the media, acting like they take care of their kids when they don't. They don't do nothing for their children. Quite in fact, they do the opposite of what they talk about. Malicious, refuse to take responsibility and tries to ruin your reputation here, wants to come out, as well as mean girls gossip. So I guess your whole family be talking about you, or whoever the fuck this is, they be talking about their kids to other people, or however you want to put it. But the gossip will fell out here with content, satisfied with the current state, even if it's not good. This is somebody here who lived their life and they're okay with the life that they're living, even if it's not a good life that they're living. What secrets and out of time? Something you don't know, too little, too late. They thought you didn't know something, but you found out something. Adult that acts like a fucking child. Adult that acts like a child. Trickster, uses your friends to get to you. Man, if this is somebody's fucking parents for real, this is giving me somebody's parents who didn't want them to have friends because they never had friends growing up or some petty shit like this. So y'all always had to be isolated or something like this. Like, yo, what is going on right now? What's the secrets? Wait, out of time. For the collective with this setup. Provoking, wanting a negative reaction. Somebody wants to get a negative reaction out of you. You're just not giving them that time of the day. Karmic female. What secrets out of time? Cheater. It's crazy work. That's definitely somebody's person coming through. Mistress, viewed as a third party in a relationship. Okay, so if this is somebody that you used to date that had kids, this is literally them that I'm talking about. They are parents, okay? You weren't the parent in the situation, but they treated their children like shit. They're emotionally manipulating their children, using their energy or siphoning their energy. They could be posting their children on the media, acting like they really fuck with their kids, and they don't. And they was cheating as well in a situation with you. This is crazy. There's too much going on here. There's absolutely too much going on. The secret was the fact that they was cheating over here. Okay, for some of y'all, the secret was the fact that your own parents did not, kind of fuck with you. But if y'all were dealing with somebody that had kids, this is what they was doing. They was cheating. And then it says viewed as a third party in a relationship. So you could have been viewed as a third party at some point here. Yo, it's too much going on right now. It's absolutely so much going on. This is correlated to like a whole bunch of different things. This is 3 different things. You either in a relationship with somebody here that had kids. This is your parents Or this is somebody that's close to you that has kids and that was doing this shit. And you know very much so this to be true because they talked to you about the situation, about them dealing with somebody else. And you've seen hand for hand how they treated their kids and how they was cheating and all of this other extra shit. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So it's only 3 different scenarios that go into this collective if you feel like it resonates. Those are the 3 that I'm sticking with. And those are the only 3 that I feel like correlates with this message out here. So it's either you was with somebody that had kids, they wasn't your kids, but they treated their children like this. Right? They was cheating on you. You were viewed as a third party in the situation. Number 2 would be, what the fuck was I gonna say? Y'all heard the 3. I'm not gonna repeat them. Y'all heard the 3. I don't know. All I know is that there's 3 different scenarios that's out here on this board. It's either y'all was dealing with somebody. This is somebody close to y'all that treat their children like this. Or this is y'all's parents as well. Take it how it may resonate, but maybe y'all's parents was cheating as well. The secret's out of the bag. And maybe you never knew that your parents was cheating on each other or some shit like this as well. But either way the fuck it goes, somebody over here bullshitting. I know that. I know they've been bullshitting this whole time. And I know they've been trying to set up the collective or set up their own goddamn kids. And they was cheating, but they couldn't get past something. Like, when I tell you they couldn't get past something and somebody's trying to steer me away from what I'm actually talking about in this fucking collective because somebody's parents is actually gross as shit. Or somebody who treats their kids like that is actually gross as shit and they don't want me talking about it because they know I'm on that ass right now with them cheating and doing all this other extra shit with y'all. Or whatever the fuck they was doing outside of y'all that's being exposed right now. But this setup was trying to happen, and I feel like I said, the setup, it can't happen anymore. It's just not happening the way that they expected it to, if I'm being honest with you, and you're intuitive. Like I'm telling y'all, my intuition is smack down on point. I know it's on point because of the way that I'm kind of being steered away from my direct mainness of the fact that somebody's parents was trying to set them up. That was the entire beginning of this. That somebody was trying to set up somebody who had the spiritual gift and intellectual information, insight that they needed to know, okay? They try to set somebody up who was a fucking chosen one over here. Fortune telling. Things that you knew was going to happen before they even happened. Victim, sorrow, sadness. What's going on here with this setup? This is just pretending to be cool with their kids and shit. Game over. Thank you, Spirit. It's over. That's why this keeps coming out. Ashe. I'm done. It's over. Stalker, spy. They're still trying to watch to see what you know, though. Watch to see what you have. Be cautious about what you tell them, especially if this is your own fucking parents. Be very cautious of what you tell them, what insight that you do know about them, what you don't know, right? Be very fucking cautious. The game is done and over with. That's been over. Out of Time came out over here. This is how y'all know that this is very fucking true. Everything I'm talking about is true. Out of Time already came out. The secret has already been revealed. That this is an adult that acts like a fucking child. That's very jealous, whether this is a man or a fucking woman. Whether this was y'all's parents that was cheating or somebody that you was with that was cheating on you and you was viewed as a third party, that they treated their kids like this. They was siphoning off their light. Whether you got sick as a kid, take what resonates, and they never took you to the hospital or... You know, whatever the fuck the case may be, this is somebody's parents that is done. The game is it's not even a game no more. It's done. It's being exposed. And it's being so fucking heavily exposed that they can't run from it anymore. Whoever's parents this is, or whoever treats their kids like this, or whoever you was in a relationship with that was treating their kids like this, however it may be looked upon in the fucking collective, you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. They were running for a long fucking time, and now they can't hide. The game is over. This is somebody who would always say that everybody looked at them like they were a bad parent, or people were bad talking them like they were a bad parent, yet they very much so was a very fucking bad parent. You were not a good parent. If people are blasting you, or they're telling you you're not a good parent, or they telling the media, it doesn't matter how it's being seen or shown, you are in some type of way, shape, or form a bad parent. They're not just lying on your ass. Especially if it's multiple people, you are a bad parent. And now your ass is being seen for exactly who the fuck you are, because you was trying to sit here and hide behind the media, or hide behind what the fuck you was posting. I feel like somebody here was trying to really hide behind the media. It's really just giving out this technology and disingenuous, fake pretender. You're pretending on the media that you really fuck with the collective, or that you fuck with your kids. And you know you don't fuck with your kids. You know you don't take care of them kids. You know you talk bad on them kids. You know you don't feed them kids. Like, you know damn motherfucking well, but because you birthed them, you gotta act like it's something about their fucking image and how they're seen. Like they want to be seen as like the good parents are like, you know, the ones that actually was doing something to take care of their kids because they was left with their kids, right? It's giving the energy of a woman that was left with their kids. A woman that had to take care of their kids, but she didn't really want to take care of her kids, but she had to, so she has to show up on the media and act like she was taking care of her kids. Oh my God, who the fuck is this? Like, what are we even talking about anymore? Get your ass off the media. Don't even take care of them kids. You don't take care of them fucking kids. You act like you take care of them fucking kids because it's your image, okay? What you get from people, what your life looks like. It looks like you taking care of them kids and you the only one that's doing what's right. It's to make somebody feel bad for them. But yeah, you open them legs and you had them kids, so nobody can feel bad for you whether you chose to keep them kids or not. You're supposed to take care of them kids, okay? And you over here being fake and pretending on the media like you taking care of them kids, or you like them kids and you really don't, and you fucking emotionally manipulating them. The game is over. It's done. No more siphoning off of your children's light. No more siphoning and taking people's gifts and trying to set some shit up to make it look fucking good on the outside for whoever the fuck this is. It's no more setting this shit up to make it look the way that you want it to look. The game is over and it's been dead, done, and done. Like I said, they want somebody to feel bad for them. Victim at the bottom. Theft, what they don't have anymore. Just so they can have access to somebody else's fucking door. They need some help. You see the two doors. You see the two doors. You see the two doors. You see the two fucking doors. You see the dark door that look like theft, and you see the light door that looks like access. This is exactly what the fuck they do in order to get access to somebody else's light, somebody else's vulnerability. They act like they had the worst shit that happened to them in the world. They got left with these kids. No, you know, your baby daddy left them for a reason. Because they was crazy. Because they was, you know what it's called whenever you fucking, what is it? Where you purposely will piss a man off, like, and you know, like what you're doing, where you're gonna make them mad on purpose, like you're gonna say some shit that pisses them off on purpose, like you're egging some shit on. I feel like whoever I'm talking to is this person right here, and they got mad when their baby daddy left their ass because they was egging some shit on, because it's provoking. Thank you, spirit. It's fucking provoking. They was provoking somebody. They was provoking their baby daddy over here, and that's why their baby daddy left. But yet they tell everybody else a whole different story. Their baby daddy was cheating. It was this and that. It was all of this other extra shit, but what the fuck they did. Okay. This sounds crazy and I just got in. Yo, this is crazy. It is crazy. We talking about somebody's parents. Someone's parents. Parents out in this bitch. And in particular, somebody that the collective used to date, that they had kids with. Not to say the collective had kids with this person. The collective could have had kids with this person. The collective could have just been dating the person that had kids that treat their kids like this. But we also could be talking about your own parents. So y'all take what resonates, leave what fucking does not, okay? But right now we talking about the motherfucker who was provoking their baby daddy and then over here acting on social media like their baby daddy was the worst piece of shit, but yet it was them that was fucking around and finding out. And because on top of that, they was trying to siphon off not only that energy and trying to feed their ego to make themselves look better. That's why they're being exposed. And that's why the game is over, because they shouldn't have been trying to siphon off your light, collective, whether this is your parents, whether this is somebody that you dated and dealt with that had kids and they wasn't your kids, whether this is somebody who you literally had kids with and you notice how they treat their kids. However it wants to be put into effect, the game is over and it's done. They shouldn't have been trying to set you up, collective. That's all I can say. Secrets and out of time is here. Game is over. Like, they all up on the media acting like they be treating their kids right and they just be there for their kids 24/7. This could be your parents literally acting like this, and it's actually very terrible. It's terrible. They thought the game that they was playing with posting you on the media, that they can continue to get away with how they really felt about you for real internally, and when they were emotionally manipulating not only the media but themselves and you at the same damn time. They didn't even know what to be true at that point. They didn't know if they like you or they didn't. They just knew that they was trying to set you up to take what it was that you had in your life, okay? The setup was emotional manipulation. Is to make you feel like they're connected to you, if this is your parents, okay? The setup was to make you feel like they're connected to their kids, if this is somebody that, you know, you dated and then they cheated on you with a third party or a baby daddy or something outside of this. The setup of emotional manipulation would be that they try to act like they're connected to their kids, but in reality on the media or outside the media, they don't fuck with their kids. So take what resonates, leave what fucking doesn't. I don't know. All I know is that somebody is being exposed and the game is done and over with. Divine help. Yeah, and children. Thank you, spirit. Exactly. Don't I might tell you a motherfucking joke, but I'll never tell you a motherfucking lie in this bitch. I never tell you a motherfucking lie. Children and divine help right here as I'm literally splitting the motherfucking deck. Let's be so for real. Like, let's be so for real. When have I ever did a collective like this? Never a day in my goddamn motherfucking life. Okay. I never talk about nobody's parents. I never talk about nobody's kids, nobody's fucking children. I never bring this shit up. So for this shit to be clocked out on my collective, on my page, this is some real ass shit that's going on in real life, whether y'all want to believe it or not. I tell y'all all the time, you can choose to believe me or you can choose not to believe me. But how many times did that parents card come out when we was reading at the beginning of this? 3 times. 3 times that card came out and I finally took it. When it first came out, I was like, parents? Leo? This can't be someone's parents. Came out again. Parents kind of slipped out. I put it back. It came out again. Parents is out on the goddamn board again. I don't be talking about nobody's parents like that. Children and divine help, because the divine is coming to help children that's being stuck in this goddamn situation. I don't think that these children have anything to do with the way that the parents was trying to set this shit up. And it's not their fault, if I'm being honest with you. It's not their fault. It's not y'all's fault for whatever that y'all encounter with. But divine help here, spiritual love, inner child, youthful energies. The divine is coming in to help this energy right here, these children. And I feel like if this was your parents, then the divine is coming in to help you and your inner child of what you went through when your parents was acting like this, or how they continue to try to siphon off your light your entire life up until who you are now, up until whatever age you are now. If this is somebody's kids and they're not your kids, but somebody that you dealt with, the divine help is coming in. Their kids could be getting taken from them, if I'm being honest. Divine help could be anything. Kids getting taken, somebody else taking care of the kids. Something like this could be happening. But needless to fucking say, the game is done and over with. I think Spirit has tied enough together for these past couple years that they kept seeing something happen over and over again with somebody's parents, the ways they treated these children, and they're done. Divine help and children can't make it up. I told y'all I don't be on this app talking about nobody's fucking kids. That's not what I do. It's not even how I operate. Political conflict and trickster. Anything else for this energy? Thief. I don't talk about nobody's kids. Karmic friend. This could have been, like I said, your parent or whoever this is. If this is somebody's parents, if I am connecting to somebody in the collective that this is your actual parents, they literally was jealous of the friends that you had. So you literally had no friends growing up. You had no friends. You actually felt very fucking alone if I'm talking about somebody whose parents was like this. And the only way I can correlate with that is because it happens to me personally. So you had no friends growing up. You actually could have nobody around. You could go to nobody's house. It was very fucking isolated. It was like you was in fucking military boot camp for 15 to 18 years and you live in your life. Stuck in the fucking house, stuck in the same goddamn room. You did not go out. You did not do anything. And if you did do something, it was with your mom. It was with your parents. It was with whoever the fuck you was living with. It's who I'm talking to right now. This is somebody's parents who literally had them so fucking isolated. You couldn't even go outside of your own caliber of your home to feel safe or to feel secure. At that point, home became your security and you could be a homebody now because of that shit. You could do nothing. Stuck. Just stuck. And it's because they were siphoning so much off of your light. It was to protect you at some point, but because they were siphoning off of so much of your light, if they didn't have your light around, they couldn't operate day-to-day operations. Let's fucking talk about it right now. Fed up is me. Fed up is me. Fed up and family demands keep coming out. Fed up, family demands, fed up, family demands. Y'all could be fed up with the way that y'all's family could be operating right now as well. The way that they may be demanding or expecting certain things from you. Just not going for it, collective. All right, anything else for this collective? I know the children are being helped. That's all that matters. Divine help, literally. Look. Y'all think I'm lying, right? Y'all think I'm lying, right? Y'all think I'm lying. Guess what just came out? The only card that slipped over. Oh, okay. Never get on this app and talk about nobody's parents, nobody's family. Oh, okay. Well, look at the card that just came out. The card that we keep fucking seeing, family goddamn demands. Oh, okay. Like, that's all I have to say is, oh, okay. Family demands, career or relationship choices. Divine help. children out here entitled. Once again, it's bringing me back to what I just said. Y'all not even fucking with y'all's family and the way that they feel entitled to your energy or how they expect you to go about certain things. The way that they're operating, you're not operating that way. So it's like, I don't know, it feels weird. It feels like you don't want to disconnect to your family, but you know you need to disconnect from your family. It's given like you see your family doing shit that you just do not do. But yet you still feel like because of your family, you're supposed to be a part of that. When, I mean, that doesn't have to be completely true, but mean girls gossiping. I don't know. I guess they thought they was really doing something over here. Big on that. Extremely fed the fuck up. Fed the fuck up with y'all's family demands. The way that they operate, you fed up. Like, y'all be stealing, y'all be lying, y'all be conniving, y'all be over here lusting. We got you on the streets over here, you on OnlyFans, your ass over here on the side, motherfucking having a train rant. Like, come on now. Like, I don't even. What are y'all doing? Okay. Yeah, fed up with the way that they operate. Just fed the fuck up. I feel like it's fed up with all the lies that they've conjured, put together, if I'm being honest. It could have something to do with what they do with their day-to-day lives. And not to say that you're just a whole church woman, a church man, right? That's just so spiritually embodied, but you also have a lot of moral value, respect for yourself that your family does not have for themselves. Okay. If they do have it, guess what? It's fake. They're siphoning off of your value, your morals, your light. It's to pretend like they are connected to you in some type of way. Once again, whether this is on the media or this is in real fucking life. Okay? They pretend. They siphon off your light. So if they do come off in a very morally respected energy, it's because they're siphoning off of you. It's not what they really are. And somebody's stalking your ass because stalking done came out 50 million times. Maybe it's somebody in y'all family that's stalking y'all. Stalking is about to go to an end, or whoever this is that had a family or that you was dating with that had kids at some point in time that wasn't your kids, or if you did have kids with this person, it's so much that's connected into this entire collective reading that you're just gonna have to put what resonates and leave what does not. If all of it resonates, hey, you got a big ass collective reading to look into later on today. Narcissists, don't care who they step on. Anything else for this this collective spirit in regards to their family, in regards to their parents, anything that we just do not know about? Anything else? We got schooling, lesson at hand. Guess who the lesson for, though? The lesson's for them, not for you. Guess who the lesson for? Because what did I tell y'all? The game is over. I already told y'all this shit is over. This is just confirming the cards that are coming out for me on this side of the end. Game over. Lesson at hand. Yeah. What lesson are they learning? What lesson are the parents or whoever the fuck this is that was trying to set the collective up and try to pretend they're learning to stop trying to act like they're perfect? They're better than you. That's what it's giving. Miss Perfect thinks that they're better than you at the bottom of the deck. Why y'all parents even think that they're better than y'all? What in the fuck is going on? Huh? The lesson that they're learning is stop trying to be better than you or stop trying to like one up you or some shit. Let you live your life. They want their life to look better than yours. This don't even make no fucking sense. Okay. Or the person you was... Okay, you know what? Take it what resonates, leave what doesn't. I already gave y'all 3 scenarios. So it's either this is your parents. This is the person that you dealt with. Okay, that had kids. That wasn't your kids. Or this could be somebody who you had kids with as well. Okay. Or this could be a friend that was close to you that you know they treat their kids like this. Or that they may be very jealous of their kids. They think they're better than their kids. I don't know. But like I said, you will know firsthand because you've seen this happen or you've seen the way that they talk about their kids or the way that they operate. But Miss Perfect is schooling. So they're learning to not allow their ego to be fed by what they want to be better with you in life with. So it's like a comparing game is what I'm getting. They compare you to them, what they did at this time and what they, confused. Narcissist. Canceling plans with you. Karmic female. I keep getting a karmic feminine energy. It's giving mom, auntie vibes, but it could definitely give mom or dad. Dad can be feminine energy. Like, how they better than you and they was cheating? Or how they better than you and they was siphoning? Like, they can't be better than you because of how they operate. It's as simple as that. And not to say that you're better than them. You never said that. But the way that you operate is an authentic way. Of honesty, of healing, of loving, right? Positivity. The way that they operate is a little bit opposite to how you operate. It's more so an ego-driven way that they may operate. Or it's a mask that they're operating out of to make it look like their life is efficient. Should be the other way around. Mean Girls. Look, they think they being Mean Girls. I swear they think they being Mean Girls over here. All right, y'all. What time is it? Yes, 12 chat. I've been on here for a while. I don't think nobody's booked in anything. Go ahead and close this out really quickly. I've been talking for a while. Miserable and leech. What am I saying? A miserable leech. Nobody wants a miserable leech. And we got rotten, good girl gone bad. Please. A miserable leech. Annoying, won't leave you alone. Wakes up just to project their misery on someone else. So this, okay. So y'all's parents wake up and project how they feel about their life or what they feel like is going wrong in their life upon you. And then they try to attach to you for help or some shit like this. Or I'm getting they always need something. Somebody always needs something. A leech, a miserable leech is not, this is, oh my God. This is somebody, this could also be a friend of y'all that's always down bad, that's always sad as fuck. And they expect you to uplift them or keep them positive or some shit like this. I don't know. Somebody may watch the, what is it? American Idol, American, This Is the Voice. I don't know. What's that man name off of that show? He kind of looks like him. It's the white guy. Where they go, phew, and they click the little, oh, I think it's America's Got Talent. Simon. This nigga looks like Simon. But I don't know why it's giving me America's Got Talent. Everybody can have talent. But this kind of gives me the energy of somebody who just wouldn't, I don't know. Miserable and leech. Let's see. Miss Perfect in schooling. Maybe they're also learning not to be upset at. Oh, yo. They're doing to you what you did to them. They're pissed off because they had a kid and you slowed down their life. So, of course, if your parents are attaching to you or they need you around every fucking second, every day or some shit like this, or they're trying to continue to project energy into your field, it's because they're trying to slow you down. You're trying to do the same thing you did to them, but in an adult manner. That's so weird. So they're like leeching to your energy, leeching to who you are as a person, leeching to the opportunities that you have, and then making them actually be delayed or having like evil eyeing the bitches. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Somebody's parents is pissed off that they had y'all at a very young age. So the only way for them to like slow you down is to continue to be miserable or to project that misery into your life about how they feel about their life. Child, nobody told you to open them legs. Like, yo, they be fucking blowing me with the way they go about the way they do shit. How you gonna set your own child up because you opened your legs? Because you didn't have what you needed in your life. And you emotionally manipulated them. You never was there for them, ever. And if you was, it was very 0.5 second. It was very materialistic. It wasn't like an emotional tie that you have with your parents, the people I'm talking to right now. Then, on top of that, your parents motherfucking all up on the media like they take care of you. They over here buying all these, taking pictures of the school clothes and you in outfits and shit, posting that shit on media. Oh, first day of school, like I get to take them, like, oh, congratulations. Like, they knowing damn motherfucking well that they don't give a fuck. They could care less. They're actually miserable as fuck that you getting your life together. They're mad as fuck. They've been hiding the secret this entire time that they've been very pretending, okay, to be happy for you, pretending to put you all in the media just so people can look at them in a specific type of way. Their appearance is what matters to them most. Their appearance, what they look like, what their life look like, if I'm being honest with you. But the game is over, okay? I'm done with this. Seal the deal. Divine is coming in to help the children that have, you know, men fucking negatively impacted at this time. If you were the child, your inner child is being divinely guided at this time, okay? If you know this is somebody else's children, their children are either getting taken from them or somebody else is going to be taking care of them. Something like this is going on with divine help and children out here. This also could be, if this is interesting. So the three different scenarios I gave y'all was for y'all's inner child, somebody else's children actually being taken if this was somebody else's kids that you dated or dealt with. I didn't ask to be here. Miss Girl could have gotten a plan B. No, dead ass. Miss Girl could have gotten a plan B. No, she needed you here. She needed you here. The moment you got here, she knew that. For the ones that really like know that this is their parents, like me personally, I know that this definitely resonates with how my motherfucking parents be on the goddamn media. She needed your energy. The moment you got here, she knew she needed you. It's just about the way that she had to make it look. How she had to make it look. She made it look like you needed her. She made it look, but it made her feel good too, the fact that you needed her, right? Your parents or whoever I'm talking to, right? In general. I'm talking general, but I'm also talking to Nelly. You know? She knew she needed you. She knew the life that she was living before you got here wasn't the life that she wanted to live. I feel like for some of y'all were pregnancies that happened on accident, if I'm being honest, and they just decided to keep the baby. But when they realized they had a very beautiful baby and everybody was giving them compliments and everybody was loving on them, when they had this beautiful baby, they decided to keep the baby. Like, some of y'all's parents had the worst mindset. I'm just channeling right now at this point. When it came down to like when they was pregnant, when they got pregnant, like... They mindset when that happened, the only reason why they decided to keep some of y'all, I'm just being real honest, is because of how other people complimented them, what their life looked like with having you around. It's like when you came into this world, you gave their life a whole different outlook, a whole different new fucking world for them to like tune into. And that's why they had kids for some of y'all. They only had kids to start over, to start a new life, because the life that they were living wasn't the life that they wanted. So not only did you try to bring a child into this world, but then on top of that, they brought you into this world just to siphon off the light that you have. You're young in years. I was going across this video and it's giving me the energy of this girl was talking about how you started to look older when you were younger. That's this energy that it's giving. You started to probably look older when you were younger in your years because of your parents siphoning off of your fucking light. People thought that you were probably way older than what you were at some point. But I'm done. This is a collective. This will be posted on my YouTube. This is a crazy ass fucking collective. I release energy back to the divine, the universe, to you guys. Thank y'all for letting me read that. It's crazy. Legit has always been my biggest hater, especially when others show me love. Yeah, like that's why that. And you could hide that shit so much when it's just a baby. Like, you can hide that shit so fucking much whenever they first have a child. It's like, oh yeah, my baby's cute. Like you can hide it so fucking well. You can't hide that shit now. We grown as fuck. Can't hide that shit. We grown as fuck now. You cannot hide that shit. The secrets are out, literally, and it's out of time. The secrets that they thought was encapsulated or stuck is out. I got you for a 3 card. Game over. No, dead ass. The game is over. The game has been over. No, the game is really over because spirit is coming through. What came through? Came through was divine help in children. That's everybody. That's your inner child. If you did go through this with your goddamn parents, your inner child is having all the guidance, the love, the support that is needed, the spiritual love that has been needed in this entire time that you came to this fucking earth, that you came to this realm. It's been needing that. So no, I really fucking agree with that. The game has been over. The game is over now, though, because this has never hit my life. I never talk about nobody's parents, nobody's kids. So for me to sit here and talk about somebody's parents or somebody's fucking, the way that they may treat their kids, like the game is over. Anytime any information hits my life and it's my first time talking about it and I'm having to clear some shit up in regards to what's going on with my people, it's over for y'all every single fucking time. Because I'm not going to let up. I'm not one of them readers that'll just be like mid-collective, like, oh yeah, this is it, this is done, this is what I got from this. No, I'm going to keep fucking channeling until I feel called to be done with the collective reading. Until the collective is giving what it needs to give. That game over card came out, it's over. I don't even need to read nothing more from that, because spirit is already showing me, and they already told me that because this message is being revealed at this time, it's over. I've never talked about that a day in my life of living. All 7 years I've been working, never ever have I done a collective and talked about somebody's fucking parents. And I can, for shit show, literally, you can go back to any of my videos on my collective, on my page, go all the way back to when I started posting on this bitch. You will not see, well, I don't have any of my other videos that I did on my first account, because I told y'all I got bullied on that account. So I had ended up deleting that account. I ended up deleting the videos on that account because I was bullied. But that doesn't mean that I don't have videos on my page. If you go back to my collective, I never read no shit like that. I don't ever read nothing like that. So I know that the energy is cleared and that it's over for their ass, because That's why I be saying I don't understand why people do stuff, because anytime I do a collective and spirit tells me something new, the collective is gonna find out exactly what the fuck is going on. So I don't know why people choose to do the shit that they do, because anytime that a collective releasing